Hey guys, this is Shar Nicole with the Greater Purpose podcast, and today I have the honor of talking to the Pierce twins. Hi, Pierce twins. How are you?
Hi.
So can you guys introduce who you are? Because I really cannot tell y'all apart.
I'm Kyra. And I'm Fallon. We're the Pierce twins. We're 13 years old and we're in 8th grade.
Awesome. I feel so honored to have you all here, and I just thank you. I want to talk about your story and also talk about your plans for the future. But before we go, into it, I want to ask you all about your experience about the controversial book. Because I'm gonna tell you, you guys actually taught me something when I read your story. I did not know that about that book, and I'm a lot older than y'all, so I just thank y'all for sharing that story. So how did this experience start for you all?
So every summer, like you most likely know, kids get their summer reading list, and we were really excited because we've heard about this book and it seemed really interesting. It was a murder mystery. And it was like really good. Everybody was getting their reports. It was really fun, right? So we go in, we're like, we're gonna read this book. We search up the book and we see the picture, and it was originally titled 10 Little N-Words with a racist picture on the front. And we were like, what is this? Why is this? How did this make it on the school reading list if it had this background? Because it wasn't hard to find. You didn't have to do digging or anything. It was literally right there. So we brought it to our parents, and they went and told the principal, and it took a lot of time to get them to remove the book. And it took some news stories and more emails for them to remove the book. And we decided to say, are we just going to let them remove the book and just let that just be that and just leave it alone? Or can we make a greater change out of this thing? Because there could be other kids that are dealing with the same thing that we're dealing with. So we decided to look at our reading list and other Catholic school reading lists to see, are there diverse books on the reading list? And there were not. So we decided to create our own reading list. And within that reading list, it's diverse reading choices. And we made a charity, and it's Positive Change Charities. And it helps kids, boys and girls that cannot afford books in underfunded school libraries so that they can have diverse reading choices. Because we truly believe that kids growing up, they need to have diverse reading choices. It just needs to be a part of them. Like, it will help shape them.
Mm-hmm. So you've turned a negative situation to a positive situation, which is beautiful. It's a beautiful situation. How's the feedback been since you guys have started doing that?
So we've got a lot of support. We've had our haters and stuff like that, but you're obviously not doing something right if you don't have haters. There's going to be haters everywhere. But we have received a lot of support, and it's just inspired me to do more.
Awesome. I'm so honored to meet you all. I mean, it's just phenomenal because you guys could have easily, got upset and stayed in that space, but you guys found it and turned into a positive. So with that being said, how has everything been at the school? Do you guys still attend there?
Yes.
So has it been uncomfortable, or is it a little bit better, or no change at all?
It's actually been pretty good. I feel like this year was a pretty good year. I'm guessing since it's our 8th grade year, everybody's matured, and it's just we're excited and focused on graduating this year.
Right. So what grabbed your attention about that particular book to look it up?
Well, so our school's book list, it's been the same for years. So when we were in 7th grade, the 8th graders, had projects and everything. And I just remember everyone like, I want to read that book when we get into 8th grade. And I was like, oh yeah, so do I. It seems really interesting. And turns out it was racist.
Wow. And do you find, because like I told you guys before, I didn't even know that. And I've read books like that when I was your age and even younger. And after I read your story, I started digging some more. And I found a lot of those books from back then kind of have that racist tone to it to some extent, some more extreme than others. So what is you guys' next goal in high school when it comes to like the books and everything that you're going to be exposed to?
So I think we're going to, we might be going to a public school. I feel there's going to be more diverse reading choices, but if there's not, I would like to use my voice and use what we have done now to help and put more diverse reading choices on the list or share our list with the school. And we really hope that we can get 10,000 books for these kids and these school libraries and make this nationwide.
I love it. You all are so mature for 8th grade and 13 years old. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. So what are some of the lists on you guys' particular books? What are some of those books consist of?
So we have we have reading choices from 1st grade to 8th grade, and some of them are Soul Way, The Hate You Give, Dear Martin, and A Good Kind of Trouble. And we feel like A Good Kind of Trouble kind of relates to our story because, yeah, it was probably inconvenient for the principal to have to take the book off the reading list, but it was a good change and it made a good change. And although people might not support what we're doing, it's a good kind of trouble because in the end, this is really going to help not only our school and our community, but other people because we hope we can inspire others too.
Well, you're definitely inspiring me. And I just love this. So let me ask you this. So with everything you guys have been through, and I'm sure it has not been easy with the whole situation, what do you guys see as the purpose in it now that you guys have flipped into something positive? You guys have been able to start your own list of books. What would you say is the purpose for you all going through that at this point?
The purpose for us by changing this negative into a positive is to inspire kids who are going through situations similar to this, that if you're angry and upset and hurt, you can use that energy to put it towards something good and something to help people and something to like change the world, because the little things you can do can change the world and you might not even know. Right, like helping a little kid can really change their life forever. And we started this Own Your Voice campaign so boys and girls can own their voice and stand up for what's right and be them, because who you are is awesome and you shouldn't have to change for anyone. You should be you.
You're right. So what are your future plans after high school? Because I'm sure you guys already have plans.
I don't know actually. I want to go to college. I'm going to college, but I just want to keep changing the world and making good changes. As of right now, I feel like I want to be a lawyer because it's another thing that I can do to help other people. But then on top of that, I still want to change the world. Even when I'm out of high school and I'm into college, I still want to inspire others and change the world, whether it's through this or through something else.
Right.
I don't know what I want to be when I grow up, but I know I want to be someone that helps people. So we started this charity and it's called Positive Change Charities. And yeah, we explained it's for the books and the GoFundMe. We have a GoFundMe that's associated with this. And it's for the underfunded school libraries and the boys and girls that cannot afford diverse books.
Awesome. So how long have you been doing that particular initiative?
We've been doing this for a couple months and we have raised a lot of money, and it makes me feel really happy to know that we have people supporting us and people getting inspired by our story to make change and do things like that. And we've also have a partnership with Chicago Public Schools. And I'm really excited about this because it's an event that we're hosting on December 5th. And it's going to be a debate about the injustice, yes, injustice in schools and lack of resources. Yes. And we're going to be the judges for the debate, and it's going to be over 400 middle schoolers there from all over the city.
That is phenomenal. Well, you all are very inspiring, and it's just beautiful to see that you guys were so brave and strong to speak up. And a lot of people in that situation may not have done that, but you all took the leadership and took the initiative to say, something's not right. And you guys spoke up. And I see really great things in both of your futures. And it's okay if you don't know yet what you want to do. You got plenty of time, but I see great things in both of your futures. Thank y'all so much. Is there Is there any advice you would like to give other maybe peers of your age as far as when stuff like this happens?
I just want to say that you can change the world. Like Kyra said, the little things really matter. Because if you have somebody that's been really nice to you when you were younger, that's really going to change who you are today. Like when you grow up, you're going to remember that person that maybe helped you onto the bus or picked up your books when you fell. You're going to remember that. And yeah, and you really are. It really can change a person. And I want to tell everybody that they're awesome. And no matter like if anybody tells you you're not, you are. And I want them to know you can change the world by the littlest thing. The smallest thing you can change the world. Smiling at a little kid, you can make the kid happy and be a positive person, and then they can do something to someone else, which will cause this butterfly effect and change the world. You can change the world because kindness works too. Like you could get angry and sad, but if you're kind, that will make you feel good and it will make others feel good too.
Awesome. Y'all are so inspiring. I just love it. Congratulations on everything that you guys have going on and the things that are yet to come. Like I said, I see great things happening for both of you individually and collectively. I know your parents and your family are so proud of you and the things that you're opening up. Like this is opening up other options for other young people in the world. And I just thank y'all for your positivity, your energy, and the fact that you guys turned something so ugly into something so beautiful. I just think that's wonderful. Y'all just awesome.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Liz. I really enjoyed talking with you all. I will send the link to your contact person. And anytime you guys have anything going on, like I said, feel free. I'm in South Georgia, but I have some friends in your area that, share the word about what you guys have going on. And just thank both of you for being that light in the world because we need that right now. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.